Hello, welcome to Escrow Escapes. This is the real estate stories, market trends, and true tales from the front lines of closings. I am Matthew Halliday, Navy veteran and father of three girls, also a full-time real estate agent. Let's get into it. They're loading the last box into the truck when my phone buzzes. Funding paused. Buyer on a plane. Seller halfway down the driveway. The title officer just found an old contractor lien on the final report. Welcome to Escrow Escapes. I'm your host, Matthew Halliday, and today we're diving into a real story from the front lines of real estate. The practical lessons every buyer, seller, and agent needs to hear. Let's break it down. So what's the playbook? 3 moves that save a closing. Spot the title red flags, lock the money down if you must, and get everyone on the same timeline. Let's break it down. Quick, concrete detail from the file. A 2013 contractor lien for about $12,000 popped back into the chain. Not massive, but enough to freeze funding until someone proved it was cleared. Start with the title report. Too many people skim that dense PDF right before closing and assume no news is good news. No, don't do that. Open the exceptions and look for exact lien language, recording dates, and any reconveyance or satisfaction. Click the instrument numbers. Pull the recorded document yourself if you can. What should make you pause? Words like mechanics lien, judgment lien, or security instrument. Stop and verify. Also watch for instrument numbers with no recorded satisfaction, HELOCs listed as open, and mismatched borrower names. Any line that says, "See recorded instrument," deserves immediate attention. If you see any of those, ask for a specialty search or an immediate recheck now. Not tomorrow, not after funding. What almost went wrong in that file? Title also showed a HELOC without a reconveyance, and the seller assumed it was cleared. It wasn't, and that nearly cost the buyer's deposit. Now, negotiating solutions. Option 1, insist on a full recorded release before funding. Clean, preferred, and sometimes the only smart play. Ask the seller or seller's agent for a recorded satisfaction and verify the recorder's instrument number before you let the lender fund. If release is impossible, here's a practical fallback: an escrow holdback. Typical structure: a holdback equal to the disputed lien amount plus a cushion, express instructions about who may draw on the funds, and a firm deadline for recording the release, often 30 to 90 days. The holdback language must state exactly which documents release the funds and require a recorded release be delivered to the title company. No vague promises. Option 3, direct payoff or indemnity. If the lien holder will accept a payoff and record a release upon receipt, get a written payoff statement and confirm wiring instructions directly with title. Never wire funds to a third party without verifying the account with the title company or lender. Verify by phone and by the title officer's official contact. If the lien involves litigation or confusing claims, escalate to a real estate attorney or request an underwriter opinion. This isn't a DIY moment. Documents to request right away. A lender payoff demand showing zero balance or a recorded reconveyance for a HELOC. Also ask for the title officer's updated title jacket and a contractor's recorded cancellation or satisfaction. If someone says it's in the mail, ask for proof of recording or a tracking number. Otherwise, treat the issue as unresolved. Communication and timing win these fights. When a problem appears, notify your title officer and lender immediately. Ask the seller to obtain a recorded release or a notarized payoff. Request an updated title report with recording numbers, and set a shared deadline. Put every step in email so there's a paper trail. If funding will be delayed, confirm whether the earnest money is protected by your contract contingencies, and tell the buyer exactly where their funds stand. Clarity reduces panic. Here are 2 short scripts you can use. To title, I have instrument number X on the title exceptions. Can you confirm if a release is recorded and, if not, what is required to clear funding today? To a seller's agent, please request a recorded satisfaction from your client or the contractor immediately and send the recording details to title. If that isn't possible, will your client agree to a defined escrow holdback in the amount of the lien plus 10% with a 60-day recording deadline? Quick risk note. Holding funds in escrow keeps deals alive, but buyers and lenders assume risk if a lien survives the holdback. Define who pays for any title endorsements and get underwriter sign-off when appropriate. If the lien involves allegations or active lawsuits, step back and call counsel. Don't gamble on an informal fix. Recap. 3 quick takeaways. 1. Read the exceptions and pull the recorded instruments. 2. Insist on recorded releases when possible. If not, use precise escrow holdbacks with clear conditions and deadlines. 3. Communicate immediately, document every step, and keep everyone working to the same timeline. One immediate action you can take right now. Pull the most recent title report for any active file and run a quick exception check. Search for the words mechanics lien, reconveyance, or instrument numbers without a recorded satisfaction. If anything's unclear, email your title officer. Please confirm whether a recorded release exists for instrument X, and if not, what steps and timing will clear it. If you want the checklists and sample holdback language from today's episode, you'll find them in the episode notes. The easiest way to support the show is to subscribe, then make sure you catch future episodes that help you close smoother and smarter. That's a wrap on this episode of Escrow Escapes. Thanks for listening, and remember, every deal has its bumps. It's how you navigate them that counts. Catch you next time.
Thanks for listening to Escrow Escapes. For more real estate tips, market updates, and behind-the-scenes stories, subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. I am Matthew Halliday. We'll see you on the next closing. Thanks. Have a great day.